And
Hi
we are
everyone!
live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to that mini Drake block.
It is that French block.
Yeah, the baguette, the croissant block. Call it what you want. We're gonna speedrun Crow Country, then we're gonna head on Resident Evil 2 and Wavetail, but it's much more later. Now we'll focus on Crow Country, a survival horror that just came out last year, if I remember correctly, 2024, yes. I'll be with Foros, who will commentate the run. Hello, Foros.
Heyo.
And if I have nothing to add, so we can just start the run. Okay. So yeah, the game is in French. Sorry, but it's the croissant block, so you won't escape it. We will play in horror survival mode. There are 3 modes: exploration mode, where there is no enemy, or survival, which is the intended way to play the survival horror experience. And we have Murder of Crow, which is the professional mode. If you've played the Resident Evil series, you know what I am talking about, but if you don't, it's the hard mode. Okay, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Let's go. So Crow Country is, as you saw, a survival game, kind of directly inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill type of game. So we'll have the same mechanics, limited inventory space. You have to use your ammunition wisely. And right now Drake is just running around, solving some puzzle, getting a med kit. If, and I hope it doesn't happen, but if it gets damaged, that will probably happen though, he'll be able to heal for a bit. Of course, as always, all the codes in the game are fixed. There is no RNG on that, so you can just run around and input the correct code, insert a question, and we are now getting the bronze key, which will, as any horror survival game, allow us to open doors, get items, and do that in an infinite loop to get to the end of the game. I think now... Ooh, you managed to not get hit.
Scary! Okay, come here, please. Thank you. This one is pretty hard to escape sometime.
Yeah, the mobs can really troll you and like hit you in a very unfair way. So it's nice that you didn't get hit. You get the gas, and here there's a little puzzle. You have to break the clock.
Hey, little Jude.
You need to release the gates and splash.
Goodbye, little Jude. So yeah, it's an intended way by the developers to solve this mechanic. You break the clock, so you don't have to do the tomb puzzle, and you break the gate, so you don't have to fight the mini boss. It's pretty funny, I think.
Yeah, that's I think a nice thing of the dev, that they thought about people that were gonna speedrun the game, and they allowed little ways to make the game faster if you know what you're doing, which is always great.
Yeah, if you
and now
don't...
we're meeting Julie.
Yeah, hello Julie. Say hello to Julie. If you don't know the survival horror scene, you might don't know, but survival horror games are heavily speedrun material. I have a couple of other on my agenda, like Signalis, if you know, or some Resident Evil, of course. For us, also speedrun some survival horror. We can say that you speedrun Resident Evil 5 and Outbreak. Wow.
Yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak, a very unknown Resident Evil title, but it's cool.
Very fun.
So now we're just going from puzzle to puzzle, crank the clock for the right time. Of course, you're supposed to like get information on what time you're supposed to do, but we already know everything. We got the ruby, which will be handy later.
I read the script, sorry.
Yeah, Drake already knows everything, so of course when you have a game that's based on puzzle and there's no RNG, it's gonna be speedrun and it's gonna be like completely wrecked by the players.
Yeah. There is little to no RNG in this game. Every enemy spawn at the same place. Oh, please. Oh, I'm gonna be late. No, it's good. No!
Well, you didn't get the cycle.
Yeah. So, yeah, little to no RNG. The enemies have all the same AI. Always act the same. So if I get hit, it's just that I'm bad. Or some enemies can spawn in 3 different types: little, middle, and big. It's zombie type enemies, the humanoid enemy, not this one, but another more human-like that we already saw. And those enemies can be trouble, but yeah, that's it for the RNG. And one more bonus thing that you will see in like 5 minutes, so I won't spoil it, because we love RNG.
So here it does a puzzle. Drake already has all the elements, so you crank to put the water. You just get the ice block out. You fill the flamethrower tank with gas, and you just burn it with out.
I have the time to take this medikit without losing nothing. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I
No,
was
you're
hit
good.
like 3 times, so I'm pretty surprised. You can maybe explain the type, the health bar type, like okay, middle, and so on.
Yeah,
Danger.
so like Resident Evil game, there are a few different conditions you can be in depending on your health. So when you're full health, you're fine, and further your health goes down. You go into different states. Mainly, I think there's like okay, and then warning, and then danger.
Yeah,
And
danger.
then when you're in the danger state, I think it's like you have 1 or 2 hit left,
Yeah.
and you're dead.
So here,
so-
I'm gonna interrupt you for some seconds.
Yeah.
This is a glitchless run, but I do a small glitch that I like to showcase. Those chandeliers, you see, you have to hit them and click here. But if you go here and press menu, you don't take damage. It's that easy. And sometimes speedrunning, it's that easy. So please try out.
Yeah, so that's a little glitch. That's fun, and we got the trident, and now we'll have to escape, trying to avoid all the enemies that spawned in the maze.
Yeah, nothing hard here.
Yeah, Drake knows the game, knows where to go. So the game looks easy, but it's not that easy, honestly.
Oh, you can get it so easily.
And now look at Mara's arm.
Yeah,
right here.
disclaimer.
Like that's a totally normal way for an arm to behave. So.
Mara is doing fine, don't worry.
Everything's good.
Okay, please. I have 2 medikits, so I won't take this. Okay. Hello, poison. Goodbye, poison.
Well, anyway, you wouldn't have got poison. That's what you just explained to me earlier. You cannot, at this point, get poison except from a poison mine, because you didn't find the antidote and the big health kit. And for some reason, the game just doesn't allow you to get poison, which is very nice.
Yeah, you have to unlock the right to get poisoned in this game. So you have to try an item that actually heal poison to get poison. That's funny game mechanic tricks.
So yeah, that's not a really hard puzzle. You just have to shoot, and that's like a very secure code: 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
A little hit.
Yeah, this one is kinda random. Can't do anything about it. And it's the less threatening enemy, so I took like no damage. Okay, the arcade room, the real RNG game. So you have to input codes. You have to input 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. No, 1, 2, 4, 8 as a code, but you have to input it in the scoreboard. And of course, each game is RNG based. Some are more than others. How many planets are in the solar system? There are, of course, 9, because Pluto in English. Yeah.
Pluto, yeah. So the game actually
Pluto
takes
is
place
a
in the
planet.
80s. So Pluto is a planet.
Yeah.
That's, yep.
deal with it.
And yeah, so you have to input the code using the score in the game, which is nice. Ooh.
That's horrible.
Oh,
this
yeah,
minigame
already
is
3 skulls.
the worst of them
4
all.
skulls. Oh god. You have the worst RNG I've seen in a while.
I have to get to 8 and of course 5, 6.
Of course, just what? That's legit a lot of skulls.
The developers introduced an update to fix the RNG in the arcade room. Sometimes it works, sometimes the 8
You
skull.
got 8 skulls, so you got as many skulls as fish. That's whoa.
I think it's a new PB. Okay, I'm gonna heal.
Yeah, no, you need to heal a bit. So as you can see, there are a lot of enemies around and traps you can fall into, so you have to kind of be careful on your pathing.
Yeah, the little ones are not dangerous. They can't really hurt you, but they will damage you. Please, of course, this one is. Well, it's okay. I'll get my new speedrun tool, the zoomy shoes, and with that I'm gonna walk on the enemy, like literally. Look at me walk on him.
Yeah, you can just walk on the enemy because you're too fast for them.
Yeah, we are too fast for the game to understand that we are already at this point. So the hitbox are not yet loaded, and we can have like some few invisible frame at the beginning of each zone.
Yeah. So of course there's like a hidden computer. You get the disc.
Yeah.
And we sparked a debate in the chat over Pluto and if it is a planet or not.
Well, know that there are other questions, like 5 or 6. Okay, I'm focusing here, of course.
Yeah, you can have question like the population of the Earth, and since it's a game that takes place in the 90s, I think the right answer is like 5 billion.
5 billion, yes. And my favorite one is if you play in French and you get asked what's the biggest monument in the world, the answer is not the I forgot, the Sears Tower, I think it's something like that. It's not that, it's the Eiffel Tower.
Of course.
Because baguette, croissant, and
Eiffel Tower is the highest monument in the world.
I have really no idea why the dev did that, but it makes me laugh so much that this is the answer of this quiz. And it's only in the French version. Only in the French version. Okay.
That's like a kind of like Easter egg, and that's fun, honestly. So yeah, right now you're going under the. So yeah, we didn't speak about the story of the game, but you're in an amusement park called Crow Country, and right now you're like in the underbelly of the park, trying to get some information because there are weird things happening.
Yeah.
And the park got closed.
We play Mara, which is an FBI investigator trying to know the truth about an old cases that made the park close. So, as you have seen, the park is in no condition to greet children. This is, by the way, the worst area of the game. Okay, I got it, of course.
Yeah, it's hell.
I'm not lucky here. I'm just way behind, but yeah. This is the last hard part of the game, so we should be good for the end. So yeah, we are in the park, which is closed, and we were searching for Mr. Crow. Where is Mr. Crow, the maker of this park?
Yeah, the creator and the manager of the park.
And you'll see, we will meet him eventually, but for now, I'm gonna fire my flamethrower here. So this is a strat which is very interesting because the flamethrower is a hidden secret. You don't have to get it to finish the game. To melt the fairy's head, you have to find another key item, which is the acid. But the developers thought about another way to complete this puzzle by using the flamethrower. This is why we get it. As the zoomy shoes is also a secret that we get because we are fast. I forgot how to count. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So now you have to input the code using the dice on the ground.
And which
And
it's already inputted, so you don't have to fight the mid boss. We had another encounter in the underground like that. If you were attentive, another boss stormed out in the room, and we just opened the door. We don't want to
just,
fight.
Leave. We just leave.
I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, we'll see that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe a pacifist when has no choice has to defend itself. Okay.
Oh
This is going well. I'm just gonna check that I'm already in OK to not curse my run, because when I say something good about the run, something horrible happened in the 2 minutes following. So please.
No, but it's a horrible run.
Okay.
So yeah, here you have to change the composition of the gas.
Yeah, because it's the natural barrier that prevents us to enter an attraction, and we want to get in a boat and
we want
and
to
have
do the
fun.
attraction. We're here to have fun.
I want to have fun. You might wonder, oh, those loading screens are sometimes really long. Yes, they are. But at when the game was released, it was like twice as longer. The game got an optimization run. Thank you, Switch, because they couldn't port the game to Switch without doing some adjustment on the tech part. But yeah, sometimes
That's
it's
nice.
pretty long.
That's nice to get some optimization. And for some reason, Julie was just here in the box.
Yeah, we need someone to help us ride the attraction. So Julie, of course.
Yeah, Julie was just casually chilling in a box right next to where we need to go.
If you play the game, you'll see that there's a lot of interaction, very fun interaction. Look at the Julie's cap.
Yeah, she has a nice like
She's really
Captain
cute.
Hat. I know it is not a PS1 ROM. It is indeed a game.
Yeah. As I said, it was released last year, and people like to troll others by saying it's a PS1 game, and it looks like.
Yeah, it goes into its kind of vibe, like old Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
And now we got the battery, which is why we were here in the first place.
If you download the mode, something you can try, which called the fog remover, the PS6 remover, it will remove this PS6 filter, which is very well known in the indie game community. If you play the games like, I don't know, Lunistis, for example, you'll see this filter used there as well. You'll see that the game looks a lot like Final Fantasy VII. It's incredible how much it's like Final Fantasy VII graphic-like if you remove this filter. I invite you to go search for it.
That's I think the kind of vibe they were going for, and they did it honestly really well. Like if you didn't know that this wasn't a PS1 game, you could honestly be fooled.
I'm gonna play really safe here because I got trolled one time in a marathon run here.
Yeah, we're charging the battery.
So what's funny here is I'm recharging the battery, which is the last key item, and I'm just gonna leave. And of course the battery will TP back in the inventory because it's well behaved.
Of course.
I'll show who's the boss to this enemy. I'm the boss.
Yeah, because you obviously did a lot to kill him and just not wait for him to die.
Yes.
He just like killed himself from the electricity. Which we like because an enemy less to kill is like more bullets and more stuff that we can use later, if need be.
Yeah. And we're gonna head to where Crow is hiding. We have a lot of story to to get by first, and we also have to repair this crow. You can salute the crow. Look how majestic he is. This work, amazing.
Just walking around.
And was guarding the central elevator because Mr. Crow is hiding on the central part of the underground. And welcome to this horrible room. If I don't get hit, oh my god!
Oh, nice.
Oh wow!
That's
karma.
That is not usually how it happens.
And here I just do the riddle.
Yeah, of course.
So what happened here? You're supposed to shoot the little switch on the central part of the riddle, but if you don't have any ammunition, the game tells the player doesn't have ammunition. How do we do? Just let him pass. We don't want him to be soft lock. So yes.
So that's like an anti-softlock measure. If you don't have any ammunition and you need to shoot to solve the puzzle just doesn't exist, and just everything goes down and you can just walk through.
And we are almost at the end. Wow.
Yeah, there was a bit of story here with like Julie coming back again.
Yeah, Julie always clumsy and accidentally killing the enemy. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, she just killed someone, but
she's a lawyer, so she will be able to defend herself. Don't worry. Okay.
And now we're going to see Mr. Crow.
Okay. We are not ahead, but I like to take a shower to wish me good luck. Nice.
Yeah, because you need to clean yourself from time to time.
Yeah. With my
That's
fur
important.
and
Please
everything.
take showers.
And please drink water, of course, if you are also struck by the heat wave, like me.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate.
Remember to drink water, stay hydrated.
Okay, so this is a Crow. As you can see, everything went well since the park closed. I won't tell why. You have to play the game, and because it's written in French, you won't even understand what he is talking about.
Honestly, just play the game because like the story is nice, and the speedrun doesn't spoil you anything.
What? 13 in Finland? Oh, I'm jealous.
That's
indecent.
It's like I don't know where I am actually. It's like 36.
Yeah, it's so horrible, horrible in here. Final boss, let's go. I mash my way out. By the way, I don't use a macro, but we didn't have the time to talk about it. I'm gonna set up. I need a silence. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm a bit early, but okay. If I have, oh, nice.
Now you're good.
Let's go. And the time is coming up when I will administer the antidote on Mara, which is please come on.
Whenever you want.
Time.
And time.
2207, which is 1930 with load removal, if you want to know. Pretty decent
7
time.
seconds overestimate, but the estimate was very short.
To be honest, I made a very tough estimate, which I think I wanted to use the macro, but it's not how I work. I like to play the game without any side tools. So yeah, it's more accessible that way. And people, if you want to speedrun this game, it's really easy. I've made a tutorial. Well, it's in French, okay, but I've made a tutorial. You can, of course, contact me if you have any question. But this game is like learnable in 3 to 4 hours, and the progression curve is peanuts. So yeah, if you want to try out survival horror speedrun, this one is a good first. And of course,
honestly,
I will. Say.
It's like a nice game. It's not too long. The speedrun is easy to learn. If you want to get into it, that's that's actually like a nice game to do it.
Yeah, very fun. And if you don't want to speedrun, you can also buy the game, of course, which is a little hidden gem, if you ask me. Well, I will be back. I hope you liked the game. We will go in a small pause.
A smart.
A smart.
Yes, yes. We will go on a short break.
We will
be right back.
I'm gonna take some croissant and come back for some Resident Evil 2. Yeah. Thank you for commentating me. We will see each other on Resident Evil, so we can.
Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm staying here.
Give back the antenna. Bye bye.
Bye bye.